Disability insurance is entering a new discovery environment. Buyers and benefits decision makers are asking AI platforms to compare providers, explain coverage differences, surface pricing context, and recommend shortlists. The benchmark shows that this shift is creating a concentrated recommendation market where being visible in an AI answer and earning a shortlist position produce very different business signals. Hey, I'm Mark Huntley, founder and CEO of CiteWorks Studio. At CiteWorks Studio, we study how brands show up across Google, AI answers, and the public sources buyers trust before making decisions, and how that visibility turns into credible citations, comparisons, and recommendations. The report studied U.S. disability insurance carriers and related employee benefits providers across 6 AI environments: ChatGPT, Copilot, Gemini, Google AI Mode, Google AI Overviews, and Perplexity. The data set analyzed 1,076 observations across 3 high-intent buyer stage clusters: consideration prompts, evaluation prompts, and decision stage pricing and cost prompts. That matters because AI systems are forming buyer shortlists earlier in the journey. Instead of moving from search results to carrier websites one at a time, buyers are asking AI tools to narrow the field. For a trust-heavy category like disability insurance, the public evidence layer becomes a competitive asset. The strongest pattern in the benchmark is concentration. MassMutual, Northwestern Mutual, and Mutual of Omaha collectively account for more than 80% of modeled monthly AI authority value across the measured buyer stages. MassMutual is the clear leader. It appears in 56.1% of all observations and earns valid recommendations in 43.5% of cases. Its top 3 rate is 35.6% and its rank 1 rate is 17.1%. The benchmark attributes $1.79 million in modeled monthly AI authority value to MassMutual, more than the next 2 carriers combined. Northwestern Mutual follows with 32.4% valid recommendation coverage, a 23% top 3 rate, and the highest net sentiment score in the data set at 0.89. Mutual of Omaha ranks 3rd with 29.7% valid recommendation coverage and a modeled monthly AI authority value of $1.06 million. One of the most important executive lessons in this disability insurance benchmark is the difference between being named and being recommended. A mention means a carrier appeared in an AI-generated response. A valid recommendation means the carrier earned positive shortlist quality recommendation credit. Those are very different signals. Aflac is the cautionary example. It appears in 70 of 1,076 observations, yet earns valid recommendations in only 27. Its valid recommendation coverage rate is 2.5%, and its net sentiment score of 0.17 is the lowest in the dataset. The report found that for every 40 times Aflac is mentioned in an AI response, it is recommended as a shortlist option roughly once. Guardian shows the opposite kind of constraint. It appears in only 20.9% of observations, but when included, it earns the strongest average recommended rank in the data set at 1.73. Its limitation appears to be visibility breadth rather than recommendation quality. The pricing and cost cluster carries the highest commercial weight in the model with a 1.5 times buyer stage multiplier. These are the prompts closest to a purchase decision, and MassMutual leads decisively there with 45.8% recommendation coverage and a 37.4% top 3 rate. Platform-level performance also matters. MassMutual achieves its highest rank 1 rate on Google AI Overviews at 27.7% and on Copilot at 25%. Northwestern Mutual performs best on ChatGPT with a 19.1% rank 1 rate. Guardian is strongest on Perplexity at 15.2% and on Google AI Overviews at 12.3%. For leaders, the implication is direct. A single AI platform snapshot will miss meaningful competitive exposure. Prompt level and platform level monitoring are both required. The benchmark points to the public evidence layer as the infrastructure behind recommendation stage visibility. AI platforms retrieve and synthesize publicly available sources, including carrier websites, editorial reviews, comparison pages, regulatory filings, financial strength ratings, industry publications, consumer review platforms, and community discussions. Carriers with broad, consistent, positive citation architecture give AI systems more reliable material to use when generating disability insurance recommendations. Negative or narrow source footprints can create weaker framing, especially in evaluation and decision prompts. The report is also careful about limitations. This is a point-in-time benchmark from June 2026. AI outputs change with model updates, source changes, and query variation. Modeled values are directional estimates based on commercial intent proxies rather than revenue, pipeline, or booked sales. The leadership takeaway is simple. AI visibility has to be managed at the recommendation stage, not only at the mention stage. Growth teams should monitor where the brand appears, where it earns valid recommendations, where competitors take top 3 positions, and which sources are shaping AI framing. In disability insurance, the benchmark shows a winner-take-most pattern around a narrow group of carriers. Brands outside that group need to strengthen third-party validation, comparison-ready content, public entity consistency, and citation architecture. If buyers are asking AI to build the shortlist, then the brand's public evidence layer becomes part of the sales channel.